Do you find it difficult to understand the text in the OET reading paper? Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to identify the main ideas in reading parts B and C, and we'll also show you some study tips to help you pass the OET exam. Let's get started. Hello, I'm Jo from Specialist Language Courses. We are OET Premium Preparation providers, which means you are in the right place for your OET preparation. Be sure to check out our website, the links below, to find the perfect OET preparation course to help you pass your exam. Be sure to hit the bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel to be the first to know when we post a new video in this series. Let's go! The material from this video is all taken from our online digital course, Reach OET B, available for nursing and medicine. It has lots of great activities to help you improve your reading, including test practice, so be sure to check it out. Links below. Let's look first at why identifying the main idea of a paragraph is important for the OET reading paper. In reading A, you need to skim and scan to find specific information. However, in reading parts B and C, you will need to identify the main idea of the paragraph to be able to understand the attitude and opinion of the writer and the gist of the text. This can be extra challenging when you have the time limit of 45 minutes for parts B and C together, which comes to about 2 minutes per question. Being able to identify the main idea of a paragraph will help you use your time effectively. You will need to understand the focus and message of the paragraph in order to answer the question accurately. Once you've identified the main idea, it will also make it easier to identify the distractors in the answer option and direct you to the correct answer. Let's take a closer look at how to do this. Here we have an example text taken from our Reach OET B course for Part B. We can see from the headline, Botulinum toxin A, Botox bladder wall injection, what the text is about. If we read the first paragraph, we can identify the idea that the treatment is used when conventional treatment has been ineffective and is repeated when symptoms return, usually after 6 to 9 months. If we read the next paragraph, we can see that the procedure is described and alternative to Botox bladder wall injections are given. Now let's look at the questions and options. Which answer would you choose? We know that the first paragraph says it's a procedure which needs to be repeated when symptoms return, so the best fit option is B. Option A is incorrect as it states that it's used when oral medication has not worked, and in the text there is no mention of oral medication being used in conjunction with the injections. We also know that option C is incorrect because it states the opposite and that the injections paralyze instead of stimulating. So let's take a look at some study ideas to help you practice identifying the main idea of reading B. Read notice boards, for example, around hospitals and at the dentists. You can also read policies on websites. Read documents in the workplace if you're working in an English-speaking environment, for example, instruction and procedure manuals. Or you can find them on the internet if you don't have access. It's a good idea to summarize each paragraph to understand what is the main idea of the paragraph. So let's have a look at reading C. Here is an extract from our Reach OET B course. We can see that the topic sentence here introduces the topic of the paragraph, that the debate continues. This is followed by the benefits of breastfeeding. And finally, we can see contrasting claims from manufacturers of formula milk. And if we summarize the ideas of this paragraph into our own words, we can see that while the debate about breastfeeding versus formula milk continues, there are many benefits to breastfeeding and only claims from formula milk manufacturers. Now let's look at how this can help us answer the question correctly. Here we have the questions and options. The breastfeeding debate highlights the A. Benefits of breast milk over formula milk, B. Constituents of breast milk and formula, C. Reasons why women chose not to breastfeed, or D. Message that breast milk is better for babies. Which answer do you think fits best? The answer is A, supported by the main idea of the paragraph. Now let's take a look at some study ideas that you can use in preparation for Part C. Here we have a text taken from the Conversation website with the headline, "What happens if a far more lethal coronavirus emerges in pets?" So first, practice your skim reading and quickly skim through the 3 paragraphs. So let's have a look at the first paragraph in more detail together. So it's a good idea to summarize the main idea in your own words to practice understanding the main idea and the focus of the paragraph. Let's take a look at an example. Scientists have been discussing whether animals need to be culled or vaccinated against coronavirus to prevent further mutations as part of a long debate. Let's look at the next paragraph, which is slightly more information dense. Read the paragraph now and take a few moments to summarize the main idea. Here is an example. There has been evidence since April 2021 that cats, mink, big cats, dogs, ferrets and other species could be infected with and transmit the virus to other animals, and that the source is most likely to be bats. So other wildlife could also be infectable. Now try with the third paragraph. How would you summarize the main idea of this paragraph? What did you write? Let's have a look at an example here to compare with. The consequences of domesticated animals possibly spreading the virus to humans could complicate controlling the pandemic, and preventative measures like vaccinations and quarantining may be needed. So here are a few more study tips to help you prepare for reading Part C. Using past OET papers and academic texts available, read the whole text and summarize the main ideas of it into one paragraph. You can also select individual paragraphs and then summarize the main idea in 1 or 2 sentences. It can also help to read a text and create a spider diagram of the main ideas and supporting points. Top tips for identifying the main idea of a paragraph. Notice the structure of a paragraph. Using the topic sentence and understanding the evidence, examples, or concluding statements can help to give you an overview of the paragraph. Read the paragraph as a whole and not just at individual sentence level to understand how the ideas connect within the paragraph. Practice summarizing the main idea of the paragraph in your own words, and this will help you not to be too distracted by the other answer options. So which part do you find more difficult, reading B or reading C? Please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to check out our website, the links below, to see how we can help you pass your OET exam. And if you want more help on this topic, check out our other videos on OET reading by clicking here. See you next time. Bye. Do you find it difficult to understand something?
Yes.
I wasn't recording the audio. Don't forget to check out our website and see the courses that we've got for you. Sounds weird. I'll remember next time. This is it. Now let's look at how this can help us answer the question correctly. Be sure to check out our website to see how we can help you with your OET preparation course. And don't forget, that was, woohoo!